everybody, this is the Pikes Peak here. Welcome back to the channel. This is a unit that was given to us at a really good rate. I ended up having to rent this unit for a couple months. And I've taken some stuff out of here. And I've already been taking stuff out of here. We've already listed and sold quite a bit of stuff on eBay. Well, not quite too much, probably about a couple dozen items. But most of the money I've made so far from this unit has actually been at the flea market. What I'm going to do today is I have 1 month left on this unit, actually 3 weeks, give or take. It doesn't look like it, but I've actually taken out of here about 5 van loads. A pathway along here. This is still mostly stuff that needs to go to the flea market. But this weekend really sucks on the weather. It's showing raining entirely Sunday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get back here. That's my table. I'm going to set this up and we'll go from there. Okay, everybody, so I'm starting to get some of the larger totes out. Looks like somebody's walker. We'll take that to the flea market and see what we can get out of it. We got a lot of these play sets. We had a couple different ones. We had this one, and we have a bunch of these. We got, now this looks like it may have been opened, but they'll sell at the flea market. We got, this one's like a big mix. So I'm going to have to just go through this real quick. I'm not seeing anything in here that I'm going to probably end up just... Okay, everyone, so I haven't found anything significant, but I did just finish cleaning out that white tote right there. That tote I'm just going to give away. I've already got plenty of those totes, but in there were all of these tools, along with stuff like, I don't know what these brackets go to, so I'm going to hold off on that. But in here, I pulled out some protos, a couple proto tools. Those I've had luck selling on eBay. I also have a bunch of wrenches, pliers, screwdrivers. There's probably here at the flea market and here in Colorado Springs, this is probably about 30 or 40 bucks easily. So that's what I was talking about, is these kind of units may not have, I've found some good flea market and some good eBay, but otherwise I've also got like stuff like this. This is going to make the next time I go to the flea market really good, because I mean, like I said, this thing, even though I've been here for a couple hours, you can see I've been I'm working on those totes right there. Looks like there's Christmas stuff in the bottom one. I'm trying to clear a path to the back, and I'm going to be really pushing hard to get this done, because like I said, I've got 3 weeks left on this unit. Sometimes I look at it and it's like, have I even done anything? But towards the end, I'll have scrap. Like, I'll look these up, but these are a dime a dozen here in Colorado Springs, because once they allowed medical marijuana in 2014, all kinds of this stuff was being sold locally. And we got another toolbox. So, anyway, till next time. Okay, so we also have, I don't know if I can see here, this is for Nintendo. I've had these before. These are for the, I think it's either the Wii or the Switch. Excuse me, not the Wii, the Wii U. Alright, everybody, so I'm getting to the back here a little bit. We have ramps, car ramps there. We have helmets. We have all kinds of stuff back here. Tire rim. Oh, I don't know if you... We have stuff covered right there. I've been here for 2 hours, and I still don't feel like I've done much, even though this had a huge pile of totes here, which I've gone through. I've already kind of gone through these a little bit. Some nice, this is all flea market stuff. I'm not even going to try and look this up, but I mean, this is all stuff people buy at the flea market. It's not going to be much money, but, and like I said, this weekend I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of selling because, well, the weather's going to be bad, and I don't load up the van unless I feel it's going to be good to go. But I just, every time I keep finding some new stuff, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to be coming in here a couple times, probably Monday, 2-3 times a week, spending about 2-3 hours sorting this out. I'm going to try and get rid of this. Like this cart here is going to be given away for free. We have all kinds of tools. This was the last bit of stuff I pulled out. Some books here, the Inside Journal. What else? I'm curious what that one sells for. The Best of 2600, a Hacker's Odyssey. It's just some miscellaneous books. But this was the last bit of stuff I went through, and this is what I'm talking about. With this unit, you'll have like one tote that's just really nothing, but then you find this one. This has the original Nintendo equipment in it, power supply, the RF for the old school TVs. This is for a Nintendo Switch. This I'm going to have to take home and look at it. I think I'm missing some cords for it. But I think I saw this. But I know it's not in there, so I may have put it over there with a bunch of other stuff. But then, like I said, this one looks like it's for a Nintendo Game Boy. I also have a lot of luck selling these Black & Decker battery chargers. But I'm going to hold off on trying to list that right now until I can get through and I find all the tools, because that's what I'm doing. One of the things I'm doing is I'm finding miscellaneous parts to different tools in here, specifically power tools like that. And I'm basically just holding on to them until the end. But as I get towards the end, a lot of this, like these shelves, those metal shelves, I'll throw away the wood that shelves that are on them. There's a lot of cables, copper. This is all stuff that towards the end, I'm just going to load up the caravan. We are about 3 miles from the scrapyard at this point. But I'm going to really be pushing hard because, like I said, I've got 3 weeks left. Hey everyone, this is the Pikes Peak Picker. As you can see, I'm back at the unit working on it today. This is all miscellaneous stuff I'm going to take to the house. I found a really nice pair of work boots. I don't think I've ever sold this brand. This is, I'm about to say this wrong. Itashiki? I said that right? I also found they mounted this on the wood here, but I'm not sure what it is. So hopefully somebody at the flea market will know what it is. This is a nice display for model cars from the 50s. I found these shoes. Unfortunately, it looks like the mice got in here, but these look like they're brand new. These are Nike Basketball Elite Series. As you can see, I'm making progress on it. What I mostly have here, this is a lot of tools in these, as well as in this black tote that's going with me today. And as usual, I got some Goodwill right there. So as you can see, I've been working on this, been getting into the back, but look right here. I still have a lot of tools right there on those shelves, in those toolboxes. I also was looking in some of the totes in the back. I saw more tools back there. And I have a whole lot of tools right in this area, right up here. As well as I think that's what tows a vehicle. So everybody, this is the Pikes Peak Picker. I'm back here today. Finally got to the backpack. And we got an old milk can. I'm not sure what the value is on that, but I've rarely ever come across. In fact, this is the first time I've ever come across one in here. But as you can tell, I'm getting this done. We have some really nice stuff back here. I've already loaded the van with more tools, more stuff. Haven't found the video game systems I'm hoping to find. But I am taking a bunch of stuff to the flea market this weekend. They're basically camping because we're in Colorado and people love that stuff. Oh, wow. Some lightsabers. I didn't see that. We haven't looked through this stuff yet. Anyway. We got crafts. We got big jug of Elmer's glue right there. So I'm getting through this slowly but surely. I'll be here again tomorrow getting another loadout. Thank you. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pikes Peak Picker. I'm back at this unit I've been working on since last week. I've gotten quite a bit done today, and I'm going to come back. I did find some old books. So apparently they had a collection of books. Normally I would buy these at garage sales, so I've had good luck. I don't know if these are actual eBay sellers, but a lot of people discount books and stuff, and sometimes these older, even though this is Aesop's Fables, and we got Little Women, and I know that there's tons of these books, but sometimes people like these books. They harken back to their days when they were younger. I also found in there was the same box, a pair of binoculars. Apparently this is sun scope. So I'm still hoping we can find, I haven't found any indication of video game stuff, but I still got quite a bit to go through. I've only got, I can see here there's a bunch of pictures. Most of those are just going to go to Goodwill. That one in the very corner, the red one, I might take to the flea market because if it's complete, people like to buy that stuff. But I'm slowly getting this done. My goal is to have this done tomorrow. Doesn't look like it, but I've actually made quite a bit of progress in just a couple of hours. I've already got my scrap pile going right there. That's all the stuff I'm going to take to the scrap yard. Some more scrap. But as you can see in my van, it's pretty loaded right now. I got those grow lights listed on Marketplace. I got that wood chest listed. All those chemicals right there look like they're going to sell for me at the flea market, so I'm going to just take them there. And this card I'm giving away for free. There's also some paint. They're not dried up, but I don't feel like dealing with them, so I'm just going to put them out for free. Alright, when I get back. Alright everybody, so I'm continuing on. I am still finding it became clear to me early on at this corner they had gone through and taken out what they wanted. I found power supplies for Nintendo systems and Nintendo Switch, and I think for a Wii U, and some other power supplies for other video game systems. No video games. Not even video game, no systems. But here in this corner, this is becoming a surprise. This is a Bose subwoofer. I don't know what these speakers are, but there's two of these speakers. There's a Pioneer Center amplifier Elite, which I don't know if that means anything. But the Bose, I can tell you, is worth some money. I found a remote. It may go to that. These are Paradigm speakers. A pair of these were listed. I didn't check any comps, but a pair of these were listed for $150. Like this industrial piece of equipment, which I am not sure what it's for. And it's pretty heavy. We also got a Delta scroll saw, if I said that right. This thing, I've had these when I was a kid. This thing is freaking heavy. Alright, but here's also another surprise. I believe this is a I don't want to say croissant, a La Crescent. It's made in France, but I'm not seeing a name on it. So I still got a bit of work to do. I've gotten these ready to take apart. This is pretty well cleared off. This I'm just going to take to the scrapyard. I just got to take it apart. I know how to do that. I used to put these together for a company I used to work for. But anyway, that's what's going on. I mean, my caravan right now is full. Those look like they were pretty good. I'm pretty sure I can sell those locally. That's a nice cedar chest except for the top of it. And there was nothing in it except broken wood. Anyway, I'll be back. Hey everybody, this is the Pikes Peak Picker. I'm back at the 10x20. As you can see, I am about done. All this is pretty much just scrap. That's trash. I'm undecided if I'm going to keep this. I know these shells are worth some money. I don't know if I'm going to try and sell it or just scrap it. But I've only got a couple items left. I'm going to probably, that baker's rack, probably just take it to the scrap yard. But as you can see, I've been sweeping as I go. It's about ready to turn it back over to this place. Hey everybody, this is the Pikes Peak Picker. I am back at the 10x20. We are going to finish it this morning. It is about 10 a.m. So I'm going to really be pressing hard. Let me show you what I still got. This is entirely scrap metal. I've been sorting it last week. This is all going today. That's more scrap metal. I'm just going to go ahead and scrap that out. Right there is just more. And then what I'm going to have left is going to be these bits of furniture. A nice shelf. I'm going to keep that shelf. But I'm hoping to get all this because I also have all of this. Some of this came out of this unit. I've had these listed on Facebook Marketplace for a while. I've not had a single person. It's only had like 6 clicks, people looking at them. So, and they're taking up quite a bit of space in my store. So this would be one of the items I'm just going to let go. This unit has been phenomenal, but there is a reason why I don't normally take these units. This was given to us at a heck of a deal. Normally, I just go for small ones. I have 2 small units at my location, where I have one of my storage units that need to be cleaned out this afternoon. This morning, I'm going to get this all done. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to make 2 trips to get this all out of here because I'm going to still have all my empty totes. I got this dolly, which is really nice, coming out of here. So anyway, I'll be back. Hey everybody, this is the Pikes Peak Picker. I have now completed getting all the scrap metal in the van. As you can see, I have a really decent amount of, I think this is type 2 insulated. I think it's 50 cents a pound. There's probably about 60 pounds right there. They also take Christmas lights. I got the battery out of here. Underneath here, I'm not going to go through everything, but underneath here is some pretty decent amount of copper. We got aluminum, and here is high-grade aluminum pans. And I got a decent amount of brass out of this unit. But all this, as you can see, I am getting darn near to being done. Unfortunately, I think this is going to take 2 loads. The good thing is I'm not super far from my location, my facility, where this is all going. But we'll get it taken care of. It'll probably take me, the scrapyard will take approximately, probably about 30 minutes. And then to come back here a couple more times. I'll probably have this done about 2 o'clock. I was hoping to have it done by 1, but I'm figuring 2 o'clock. 2. So everybody, I'm here at the scrapyard. Apparently, that scale is not working right now. But this isn't my scrapyard here in Colorado Springs. I've been coming here for a few years now. That pile has gotten big again. For a while there, it was getting real small.